Hello YouTube. In today's video I was going to do a house tour of our rental house. If you've watched any of my other videos, you should know that we are building our own house. The house we're living in right now is our temporary house. So while I go through this house, I might speak of things that will be set up different in our new house opposed to this one because it's a temporary house. Like, for example, I don't have any pictures on the walls because we're going to be moving across the street before too long, and I didn't want to nail any pictures in the walls of this house. Because this house is actually brand new construction. We are the only ones that have ever lived here. My husband actually built this house. My mom's cousin and his crew built the outside and the shingles and the exterior windows, and my husband did anything on the interior. So if it's on the interior, my husband did it. So some of this house is unfinished because he had to stop working on this house in order to work on our house. When our house is done, he might come back and get hired again to finish out this house. More than likely he will. This house is owned by a couple who is about ready to retire. So this house was built to their needs. A retirement couple, not a family of 4 with 2 young kids. I'm going to do this video in 2 parts because I'm going to do the main level in part 1 and the upper level in part 2 because my daughter is currently napping up there, and that's the best way I could get this video done is with her napping. My son is on his Kindle, so you might see him in this video too as I go around. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. This is the entryway to this cabin. You will notice that all the walls are logs because this is a log cabin. When you walk in, directly to your left is the staircase going upstairs to the 2nd level. And a loft, which I will talk about later. And then this is the view standing at the front door looking inside. If you look around this room, you'll notice that if it wasn't for toys, it would probably be a pretty empty room. We have 2 couches set up over here.
Okay.
The ceiling is 2 stories, so it goes up to a vaulted ceiling on the top. There's a bar area right here. When we move out, they are going to put bar stools there. I did not get any bar stools because I'd rather have the storage for toys because I don't have enough space in this house. That's a sliding door to the outside. Another big window. Our dining area. And then the kitchen. You got dinner in the crock pot right there. Go back out into the living room. There's a hallway. This door goes to the basement. The basement is currently unfinished. When we move out, they will finish it. They will put a bathroom, a kind of a rec area with like a bar and TVs, and they're actually going to put a sauna down there too because they like saunas. If you notice, there's no trim work around some of these doors. Again, the house is not 100% finished yet. This door is a closet. Stuffed closet. Over here is one of the bathrooms. It has a fireplace. And then the sink. And it's got this nice big soaker tub. And I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but down there is my house. That's the house we're building. I don't think you can see that. I'll show you our house later. And then this room is what I consider the master bedroom because it's the biggest. It technically is not the master bedroom. The master bedroom is actually upstairs because that one has a bathroom en suite, and this one does not. The original plans for this house it was supposed to be 2 rooms. On the ceiling there's a beam. That beam was supposed to separate 2 rooms, but instead they elected to have 1 big room opposed to 2 smaller rooms. Now, even though the upstairs bedroom has an ensuite bathroom, this one has the much bigger closet. So this is my closet right now. It is packed to the max because all this stuff is office stuff, and I don't have an office in this room. I'm a big scrapbooker. That's all my storage. So if that wasn't in there, it would be a normal... There's me. It'd be a normal closet. This is going to be the mantle. If you notice behind there, it's this unfinished board. They are going to tile that, and there's going to be one of those potbelly warming stoves here when we move out. So that's unfinished too. They plan to have their TV above the mantle, so there's all the plugins and cable there, but our TV's too big for it. Okay, sorry. So that's pretty much the main part of the house. I will do upstairs later when my daughter is up. Our washer and dryer's in the basement, so you won't see that. Also, the outside has kind of a wraparound deck. It goes across sort of some of the front, the side, and the back. And there's 3 doors to get... Oh, there's also a door here to get out, so you can get out that door, the sliding door, and the front door. So there's 3 ways to get out to the deck from the main level. And that's pretty much it. I'm really excited to get into our new house because there's some things here that I just don't like. One thing is laundry in the basement. I cannot wait to get my laundry in the main level. Another thing I don't like in this house is a drop zone when you walk into the door. When you walk into our new house from the garage, there's going to be a mudroom. We're going to have like lockers, wooden like shelving things set up for each member of the family for a place to put like the diaper bag and like your shoes and your coat. So those, and I need more, basically more storage, and I need an office. So that's all stuff I will be getting into my new house. So that's the end of this home tour. I will do part 2 later, the upstairs part later.